United States and Israel launched coordinated airstrikes on Iran, and one of those strikes hit a girls' elementary school, killing at least 85 children. These were not crossfire casualties, and they were not soldiers. They were children. More children are reportedly buried under the rubble, and across Iran, more than 200 people have been killed and 747 people injured. The families of those 85 children will never see their daughters, nieces, or granddaughters ever again. Classrooms once filled with books, pencils, pens, paper, and the laughter of children are now completely destroyed. The joint US-Israeli assault on Iran, launched under the Pentagon's operation named Epic Fury and Israel's Roaring Lion, has been framed as a campaign against the Iranian regime and its military infrastructure. Iranian leadership, including the supreme leader, was also reportedly targeted and killed in the strikes. Regardless of his politics or the Iranian government, we need to recognize what this represents. This is the United States once again carrying out military strikes inside another sovereign country, taking out foreign leadership and positioning itself as the world's enforcer. We have seen this pattern before, and civilians, especially children, have always paid the price. History shows us time and time again that killing leaders, militants, civilians, children does not eliminate regimes. It does not end ideology, and it does not bring peace. It often hardens positions, fuels retaliation, and strengthens the very forces it claims to weaken. This is how endless wars are born. Blood soaks into the soil, grief turns into anger, and new cycles of violence take root. We are told this is about nuclear threats, but there is no public evidence that Iran currently possesses a nuclear weapon. US intelligence assessments in recent years have stated that while Iran has enriched uranium, it is not confirmed building a bomb. And we have heard this justification before, back in 2003 when the United States invaded Iraq over weapons of mass destruction that never existed. As a result of those wars, hundreds of thousands of people were killed in Iraq and Afghanistan. And when you include indirect deaths caused by displacement, destruction, and instability, that number goes up to millions of people. And the architects of those wars faced no real consequences. We have also watched Israel justify their genocide of Palestinians in Gaza over fighting Hamas, yet entire neighborhoods, schools, and hospitals have been destroyed. Interesting how when governments say they're only targeting militants, the dead are overwhelmingly civilians. And that is because war benefits weapons manufacturers, defense contractors, and our politicians funded by super PACs. Yet working families in the United States are consistently told that we don't have money for universal health care, affordable housing, or quality public education. This is a policy choice. So I ask some of you who don't do politics, will you finally wake up and pay attention? Or have you been so conditioned by decades of propaganda about Central and West Asia that you will justify their deaths because they were Iranian? We're going to talk about terrorism. Let's look at the United States and Israel, both of whom possess nuclear weapons. No other countries can't have them, and to really stick to that point, we're going to rain bombs on your children from our tax dollars. It behooves all of you to pay attention, care, and use your voice. Contact your representatives and demand accountability. Most importantly, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you are registered to vote because the midterms are this year. Those funded by the industries that profit from endless wars must go.